his career, a sack, an interception in the same game as Gurley gets knocked out by Lucian.
Well, Sean Lee is he's a total stud. He's a pro. He's an amazing teammate. You know, you think about his year and, you know, losing out, not starting. Leighton Vander Esch is the guy, and he's playing a backup role, and he handled it all with tremendous class.
Can you guys stop fucking playing?
The game that he's had has been awesome. You said it earlier, Joe. The only thing that's held him back has been the injuries. And his wonder is how great his career would have been if he had just simply have been able to stay healthy. Because of the injury, Aaron and Leighton Vander Esch, and neck injury, it's still going to be another couple of weeks.
Yeah, 4 straight games Leighton Vander Esch has missed, and I actually spoke to him a couple weeks ago.
Justin March is out there. Used to go by Justin March Lillard. Made that stop. Sean Lee on the sideline, and the aforementioned almost got picked.
Yeah, he probably should have had a pick. Take a closer look at it. He reads it all the way. It's another throw. That ball's not even close. I'd be real surprised if this game ends and Nolan doesn't say that the thumb was a big factor. Is it?
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Rams. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. First carry for Leonard Fournette. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Back. Joker. He's coming. He's free. We got double up. Check 99. Slam.
Now Leonard Fournette fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will be taken at the 13. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Shell. Hey, 5. 47.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 40, past the 20, 10, touchdown LA. Todd Gurley, 79 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Every day, any day. Shift. Check. Lucky.
On the run, it's Fournette. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Push him back. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Stop your body. Mike,
From the 40 now on second down. Brissett got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
59 Mike. Check 59. There it goes. Mike, check 59. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
Brissett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Strong right. Hey. Super. Three down. Alert flare. Check three. 25. Check 25.
Out of the gun. Gone. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Well, you won. 44 to Mike.
To throw is gone. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal.
QB's traps. Let's go. Check.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
White 20, super. I don't think you got it, son.
Just beating the play clock is gone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
At the 19-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. Record.
To throw is Brissett. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
First down, Jaguars.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Brissett. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. 3rd down pass passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brissett nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Bring it. Bring it.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Around the NFL, 2nd quarter in Chicago. And the Seahawks fans have to be happy. That lead just got bigger. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And Gurley, he fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Check. Watch the right. Watch the right. 44, Mike.
3rd and 2. Gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mike 20. Mike Bobo. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. Come on. 59 Mark. Check, 59. I'm coming.
Here's Brissett. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Throwing, Brissett. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He wasn't ready.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Here I come again. 5.
Looking to throw on second down. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
You ain't doing nothing today. Yes, sir. Check Mike 47. Bravo. Here we go. 4-7's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Goff on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check.
Back to throw. Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montrevious Adams. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
36 the mic. Merlin. Check 26, check 20.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax. Try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Got you. I got you, son. I got you. Mike 5'9". Mike 5'9".
To throw, Brissett. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
59 Mark. Check 59.
Brissett sets to throw it. Open man is Westbrook, complete. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Come on, come on, come on. Mike,
Brissett on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by David Long. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On first down, gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. 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 47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Here's gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Seventeen. Check. Let's go, D.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football. And make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Check three. Under 10. 10. Slam. Shoot.
Again, it's Fournette. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 43.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it. And absorbed it anyway.
Here's Logan Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. It's taken to the 26. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. Elsewhere, they have gone to the 3rd quarter now in Dallas. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Tiger. Check. Hey, shell. Sick guy. Check. Orange.
On 1st down, it's gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. And this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
180. Watch the screen.
Goff now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now Fournette, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Slam, slam, slam. Deuce, 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 deuce. What?
They'll run it again with Fournette. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the run, watch the run.
Brissett now. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been terrific so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now it's Gurley, and he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
44 is the mic. Come on. 44 is the mic. 44.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gary. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. It's a party now. 1, 2, 6. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
Brissett to throw on first. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey. Mike 5'9". Man out.
Here's Brissett. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Brissett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dante Fowler. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go.
Goff going to throw it. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Let's put it.
From the gun, here's Goff. They got a man, it's Woods. And he's out right at the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mike 20. Check Mike 47. You can't block me. You can't block me. 47's a Mike. 47's a Mike. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off. 11. To 11. 47's the mic. Value one. Let's get in there, Harry.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, this from 53. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then,